What's up, ladies and gentlemen, back again with another video, and today we're going to be doing a review on Andre the Giant, Even Bigger Than You Imagine. Even Bigger Than You Imagine is a 2019 documentary on the WWE Hall of Famer, the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant, and it chronicles his life and career as a professional wrestler, and, how he started out and the numerous gimmicks he had over the years, and then his journey all the way to the WWE. It's a pretty insightful documentary. You get to hear from Andre the Giant's family members, his friends, as well as other people that have worked with Andre the Giant in the business. Everyone from, Vince McMahon to Hulk Hogan. You get to hear their thoughts, their interactions with Andre the Giant. And, you get to see some match highlights and, some of the highs, the lows, the struggles, and the successes that Andre the Giant has dealt with throughout his life and career. It's a very, a very heartfelt, very emotionally driven documentary. You get to know more about the man beyond his giant gimmick. And of course it comes with, bonus content. Like, it comes with like a bunch of his wrestling matches on there. So you get to see, some of the best of Andre the Giant in this documentary series right here. The documentary is 180 minutes long, and you really do get emotionally invested into knowing more about Andre the Giant, not only as a WWE superstar, as a WWE Hall of Famer, as a professional wrestler, but as a person overall. They really did put a lot of effort into putting this documentary together, because like I said, you get to hear from numerous people that knew Andre the Giant, family, friends, colleagues, and other people that had their own interactions with them, and see the insights on some of the stuff that he dealt with outside of the ring, some of the hilarious and stories that were told about Andre the Giant. Some that were actual fact, some that were actually true, and then you had some that were completely fictional, but some people couldn't tell the difference because, Andre the Giant himself looked like a special effect in itself. Some people couldn't, differ the two between, fact and fiction. That's another thing that they pointed out in the documentary. I thought that part was pretty hilarious, but no, it's a pretty well put together documentary on the life and career of Andre. Him starting out in the 1960s as a wrestler, and then transitioning to the 70s, and then of course throughout the 1980s during the rise of Hulkamania, and him having his infamous feud with Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 3, which one of the most important matches throughout WrestleMania history. That's, everyone talks about WrestleMania. One WrestleMania that always gets brought up is the main event between Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan for the World Heavyweight Championship. But yeah, it covers the different, periods that he's wrestled, different eras that he wrestled in, and working with different talent, and how he kind of adjusted to that, and how he was more of a special attraction. So, Vince McMahon would have him work out with other promotions besides his, so that way, I guess the mystique and the attraction of Andre wouldn't wear off if he was showcased regularly and regularly on WWE programming, which is a smart move, because it keeps his his character intact and keep the mystique going, so that's why you have it where he'd be making those sporadic appearances here and there when feuding with other WWE superstars, while going out to other promotions and kind of giving them the same kind of publicity. But yeah, they talked about that, as well as their thoughts, I guess, on the decline of his career and the health problems he was struggling later on in life, and how how other people that knew him, family, friends, colleagues, and what were their thoughts about when they heard that when he passed away. But overall, this is a pretty heartwarming documentary on Andre the Giant and the man behind the gimmick, and who he was both inside and outside the ring, as well as the little acting that he got into, because he was in that movie The Princess Bride with Carrie Awas. He has a memorable role in that film that gets mentioned in the documentary. And then other acting gigs he had outside of the wrestling ring. And then other numerous things that he went through while traveling on the road and stuff. But yeah, overall, this is a pretty good wrestling documentary on WWE Hall of Famer Andre the Giant. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. You could watch it, on, I believe, HBO Max. And if you don't want to watch it on HBO Max, you could just purchase the physical copy right here that I'm holding in my hand. But yeah, this is the Andre the Giant, Even Bigger Than You Imagine. This is what it looks like on the back, and here's some of the bonus content. Comes with a bunch of his memorable matches. But yeah, it's a pretty good documentary. So if I were to give a grade for Andre the Giant, Even Bigger Than You Imagine, I give it a solid A+. So, have you guys seen this wrestling documentary, Andre the Giant, Even Bigger Than You Imagine? Let me know, comment below. If you want to see more content like this, I have a whole pro wrestling playlist you can check out here on the channel, as well as other similar content, such as other movie and TV show reviews, my DVD and Blu-ray hauls, my unboxing videos, and my Fun Adventures YouTube vlogs. So if you guys want to stick around for more, then make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys around for the next video. You have a great day now. Peace.